Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to do a quick startup of the Boeing 777 freighter version. If you have the 200 and 300, it's going to be pretty close to the same as this. If you see some flickering in the screen, that's because I'm using the Sim Update 4 beta and it currently has an issue with that. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Now, first thing is I do have a custom setup here on my plane for the startup. In the PMDG setup menu, I have it set currently so that the GPU is connected and that up here at the top, external powers are on and battery and gens are on. And the reason for that is because it takes a while for this plane's screens to start on up. So I like to just avoid all that and kind of just get going, right? That's me, I'm impatient. Yes, I know. Okay, so now that that's aside, let's go ahead and get going with the rest of it. So over here to the left-hand side, we go to electronic flight bag and we bring in our sim brief profile. This is a flight from Oakland to LAX. Once we have that done, we swing on up here to the top. Let's go ahead and get that APU firing up. So we click this over to start, and that's going to start that APU on up. We're going to go over here to the IDIRU, click that on. Emergency exit lights are on, and the serve is on. I have no idea what that does, but we turn it on anyways. Window heat, go ahead and pop these on. Once those are all on, I swing on over here to the cabin utility. I'm going to click that on as well. Once we have all that stuff going on, we're going to swing on down here. I like to get the lights on because, again, I like to forget things very easily, and lights are one of those things. Seatbelt signs to auto and no smoking to auto. And that covers the top up here, at least for this very moment. So once you have that all set, let's go on down here to the bottom. We'll go back to the main menu, go to FMC. We're going to go to position in it. We're going to go next page and grab the GPS. That's right there. Bring it to the next page and drop it on in there. Now that the GPS is in there, we go to route, and we're going to go and request the route. We're going to get the route we're currently set for SimBrief, which is Oakland to LAX, and we're going to set the payload, set the fuel, and select the route. Once you have all that stuff going, it's going to start requesting the route information for us. Now this can take anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds, depending on how long, it tries to pull up all the information for you. So just be a little bit patient with it. Now you're going to hear the initial beep there. It's going to tell you things are ready to go, that the uplinks are good to go, right? Okay, but don't click anything that you think you may hit. You probably think you should probably hit activate. Don't hit it yet. Hit load, and it's going to load in the flight plan now. So a lot of people hit that activate too early, and it doesn't actually load in the flight plan. So keep an eye on that so you don't hit it too early, and make sure you hit load to load in everything. Once that's all ready to go, you're going to see right here it says runway. It doesn't have the RW no more. That means you're ready to go at this point. I'm going to clear out some of these messages we have here. So clear out that, clear out that, clear out that. Good to go. We're expecting runway 30 for departure. So tap on that. Go to activate, execute. Now we're going to go to performance initialization. That's perfect. We're going to accept it. And we're going to put in our 0 fuel weight. So that's going to automatically import this information as well. Our cruising altitude today is 310. It's pulling in a different one. So we're going to go and pop in our actual cruising altitude, which is 310. Fantastic. Now we're going to go to thrust limit. Now to get this information, we're going to swing over here to the EFB and grab it from the performance tool. Runway 30 is our departure today. So import, 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 calculate. Takeoff is going to be 2, temperature is 49. So takeoff 2, and then temperature is 49. Plop it in there. Over here on takeoff, we're going to click on that. Flaps 5 for departure is what I typically do here. And then CGs are going to be, trims are 5. So go ahead and click on your V speeds, and we have that all set. And the next thing we're going to do here on the EFB, or sorry, on the FMC is click on departure arrival and go over to departure 30. That's our departure runway today. And for this one, we're doing the Sindo 5 departure. Do we have a Sindo 5? We sure do. So right up here, Sindo 5. A transition for us is Susie, right here, and execute. Now, in this plane, you cannot do the arrival information yet. You have to do that when you're in the air. So we're going to go ahead and wait to do anything further at that point. Okay, now let's go up here to the top, and it's time to turn off our external powers, right? So go ahead, off. Oh, sorry, that's already on. So off and off. We're now on the APU. Once you're on the APU, go over here to the EFB again, and we're going to go over to ground and remove the chocks. That's going to remove the GPU. Go over to the doors. That's right here. And we're going to go ahead and close all the doors. Now look outside. Doors are all closed. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and arm all the doors. And you're going to see these now turn green. That is all set to go. Okay, so now that we have that set up, I'm gonna hit B on my keyboard. It's gonna set the altimeter because I'm cheap, and go up here to the top, and we're gonna go ahead and start getting things ready for the pushback. I forgot to close that up, so let's close that up. Now the pushback, you can use whatever tool you like. I'm gonna use a tool called pushback toolbar, I think. And with this tool, I can go ahead and pre-plan my pushback and go in the direction I like to go. Now, of course, now if you're using ATC, like Beyond ATC, to go ahead and get that going as well. And I'm going to go ahead and face the direction I want to. Parking brake. Let's go ahead and verify that it is released. It is released right there. Perfect. Let me see right here. It's not yellow, so that's fantastic on my end. Let's go ahead and request the pushback, and pushback is commencing. While the pushback's going, let's go up here and let's go ahead and get the hydraulics on. Auto for the air. Oh, one more. Come on. There we go. And then turn on the fuel pumps. Once you have that set, you just start the engine you like to start with. And I'm going to go ahead and start with engine number 2. So we turn that to engine number 2. And now engine number 2 is going to slowly start firing up. You're going to watch and see the rotation happen with that engine number 2. So right on down here, you see the rotation. Everything's looking stable. Everything's looking great. You can go ahead and start the fuel. So go ahead and pop into run. And now while that's going, I like to go on down here to the bottom, and I like to go ahead and set up the trim properly. So let me get a better view so you can see it. So right on down here, the trim was going to be 5, so you're going to bring that trim lever all the way down to 5. And that's pretty close to 5 right there. Perfect. Now we can see engine number 2 is still firing on up. While that's firing up, go ahead and go to RTO for the brakes. Engine number 2 is stable. All is looking grand. Let's go over here and hit legs on the FMC. You can see our flight plans loaded in, ready to go there. All is perfect for departure. And let's go ahead and start engine number 1. So over here, hit start, and we're going to go ahead and see engine number 1 is going to start up. And you see over here, the gens are on, and we're going to see the left gens eventually turn on as well. And we see engine number 1 is rotating perfect. And we're going to hit run. It's going to go ahead and run up engine number 1. Let's switch this over to RTS. Or sorry, yeah, that's right. Right? Let me see. Yep. Terra is already set. Perfect. Now, this plane does have checklists, and it is right here. So I would recommend using the checklist. I like to cheat. I just click on override. So go through each one of these guys and override or check them however you like to. As long as you know you did them, you're good to go. Obviously, this is a sim, so you do what you want to do to make it work out. Engine number 2 is coming on board. Or sorry, number 1's coming on board. So I'm going to go ahead and set flaps now. So flaps are the lever right here. I have them set for flaps 5. And you can see engine number 1 is looking really solid. I heard a little click there, so engine number 1's ready to go. APU is off. Perfect. APU is off. Auto brakes are already on. Flaps are set, and we are ready. And the APU is going to eventually cool on down on its own. Make sure you set your altitude. Make sure you set your speeds. Make sure you set your runway heading, and you are ready to go. Now, once you're airborne, 400 feet above the ground, you can see right here it says -4. Once this says 400 and you're airborne, you can go ahead and click LNAV and VNAV, and the plane should automatically start to do its thing. If it fails for whatever reason, go on down here and make sure you go direct. So you can click on whatever waypoint you're currently set here and bring it to the top, and that will make it go directly to that waypoint. That can happen from time to time if you have a departure that doesn't have a SID. Obviously, you're going to go into heading mode. Here's another thing. Here's this little tip, for you. If you want to go heading mode, click the heading button here, and that will set it to heading mode, right? Also, make sure, of course, you have your flight director on. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you for the next one. Take care.